Thank you guys for tuning in with Juan Sado Diagnostics. Today we have this 2013 Ford F150. Customer brought it back after we replaced a driver's seat control module due to a fault with the drain. Now we have a code that they brought back for p012D, which is turbo supercharged inlet pressure sensor circuit high. So remember, that code means the DTC says when a manifold absolute pressure sensor operated voltage is above normal calibration parameter of 5 volts. Map circuit open, short on the voltage, or a voltage ref is shorted. So what we're going to do, we're going to test the circuit, see what we are missing, and go from there. So I found a TSB related to this code, mass airflow sensor. We're not going to guess, we're going to test. So pin number 1, which is our signal return, that should be our ground. 2 should be our air temp, intake air temp sensor. 3 should be our voltage. 4 should be our mass.
¿No? Ay, ahorita estoy más nuevo que...
So what I'm going to do is get my data pits that I need. Ambient temp, charge air, intake air temp, intake air temp. Let me get voltage. Okay. Mass. So we did a test. One sec, I'm still thinking. So right now we are testing our 5-volt ref that come from the PCM. We're getting about 4.9, 4.85. That's normal. Not enough to power on this headlight, but it's enough to power up this. So let me show you. See right here, the lights up. I'm going to do a voltage drop test in a minute. You can see that lights up. So time to do that voltage drop. That is not good, because this should be like this. 0 volts, same as that. .4 volts, that's a little too much of a voltage drop. So what I'm gonna do is test over here again. 9.4 volts. Let me shut off the vehicle and start disconnecting to check. That's normal, because if we would have a voltage drop, because I'm still testing here on the pressure sensor for the HVAC and also over here. If that would have been the issue, I would have codes for that system too, and I don't. So I'm going to ignore that. Probably through the winding inside the computer. What I'm going to go next is test the ground. The ground that goes to it, which is number 1, doing right here. And test and see what we have. We got to the whole circuit before we condemn a sensor. You can see that lights up nice and bright. We're gonna do a voltage drop on there. As you can see right there, it says 0, the way it should. So to show, we go over here, we get 11.8 volts. We go right there, 0 voltage drop, which is perfect. I don't think that there's an issue with the power feed that goes here. It's 5 volts. I see it there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking about condemning this what's it called? Thinking about condemning this mass airflow sensor and outer air intake temp. So right there, you can see go -40. I remove, I go back to 84, 82. We'll go right there, 4.99. Remove, back to 1.98. Go here, same thing. -40. Oh, so I'm moving this, and I'm not moving this lead right here. So touch here, go to ground, 266 degrees. Computer's fine, computer's able to respond. So we have a bad sensor. So we're also doing another check. As you can see, 17.91 psi, 4.99 volts. Let's go. Connected to some plug. Don't use a power probe on this at all. You're gonna burn the computer, and then you call me, and then I program it for you. 0 volts, 0.25 what's it called, inch of oxygen. You can see over there in the scope. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Hope you guys can see. It causes it to go up and down. So with the TSB, we find the TSB, but we still do our checks before we condemn a component. So the customer will be notified that they will need a They're not called a master flow sensor. This is called a turbocharged intake inlet pressure sensor and temperature sensor. So it's not a master flow sensor. They will need to be changed plus a piggy tail, and it should be done. So on that 2013, we ended up doing the TSB that Ford put out with an updated version of the sensor and the pigtail. I've been working fine for the past like 2 weeks, I would say. Haven't gotten any calls about it, so that's a confirmed fix. And the reason why they brought it to us the first time was that there was a draw. I think it was a 3 amp draw. I quite don't remember. But anyways, the radio and on the screen was would be talking when they shouldn't, when they should be asleep. So with a little bit more digging, I noticed that it will come on and off when the driver's seat module will communicate. Sometimes it will not communicate at all. So the thing I ended up doing, where as a customer and go, well, my seat doesn't work and I want that to work. So I started checking parts around to have everything needed. Everything looks perfect, nothing abnormal. So order a new module, put it on, program it, and that fixed the issue. That fixed both of the issues. That fixed the issue with the draw, and also obviously the issue with the driver's seat being inoperable. So customer took it. I'm driving fine. Haven't had a problem with a draw. Everything normal. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys on the next one.